The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year. And off we go on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup, 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd down, 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's fielded at about the 18. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 3rd down, here's Guerendo. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. On the handoff, it's Guerendo. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. They'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Looking middle of the field. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Cardinals have got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here we go. He'll drop to throw. Going for it all. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble. The other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
Now, faking the give. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
They'll give it to Garendo. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They send a receiver in motion left. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So after 1 here on Super Wildcard Weekend. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really,
that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st down, here's Garendo. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Cowboys. 35 yards. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Moving the tight end right. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. A draw to Benson. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Play action. It's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point is up and through. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now give up the middle. It's Benson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Going up top. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
So it is halftime here in the NFC Wildcard matchup as we send you to Orlando. Going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here comes Garenda. And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a first down at the 44-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
On the ground, it's Garenda. To the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Isaac Garenda. Touchdown, Dallas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. Again, it's Benson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
3rd and 9.
Cougar 19. Come on.
Back to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Again, working deep downfield. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. He'll get this out to the left flat.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A run with Garendo. Past midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
One more time, it's Garendo. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll run. Here's Garendo. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cowboys. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10.
Panther 60. Panther. Shut up.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd, and now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
On the ready.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Set.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Set. Ready. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. Throwing now from the gun.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
McBride is the motion man.
18 back.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Benson. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Benson. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Arizona. Now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Cardinals back within 10. It's now 24-14. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll send a tight end in motion. A tight end in motion now. They'll go again with Garenda. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge fourth down stop.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
A big play in the game now. Third down and 1. Open man, right side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now, faking the give. He keeps it himself.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Now, a big third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll give it to Garenda. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. Second and 11. On the handoff, it's Garenda. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cowboys.
And the Cowboys first down.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.